When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a statement in this week. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon Ducks. And the Aztecs will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oregon's offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to... happening again this week, Nick.
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of...
He's going to take a shot. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And everything works out for the offense, right? They went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. It was a big decision, a big gamble. They got it, and now you pay it off with the touchdown. Head coach is loving that.
On the move from inside his... And he loses the ball deep in his own end. So San Diego State's offense has the ball for the first time. Looking for space, it's Harris. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on 1st down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on 2nd down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge.
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Williams will pass. Bringing the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Aztecs will call on their punt team. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the move, it's Acho. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Williams looking for a man. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. It's Acho. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Acho. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. For the 3rd time in this game is going to be a safety. They've got a touchdown worth of safeties.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback may change this route. Williams will pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking down the middle. Found the spot in the defense. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Acho. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Acho. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. And the Aztecs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Rides the back on the option to give. There he goes. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is This has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. From the gun. Give on the inside. Runs through the tackle. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the connection.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Wants to bring it back. He's going to get loose. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Williams looking for a man. Working that left side. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for room, it's Hayes. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Creates a little room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They get to him as he throws. He's got an open man. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Williams will pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just have to make that catch. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Makes the catch. It's Acho. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch. It's Acho. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield very late in the half. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Here comes the heat. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here we go. Williams looking for a man. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 4 over Central Michigan. Any big developments here on the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. It's a great feeling.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Williams will pass, extending the play. Trying to turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Like, they understand it's 3rd down. They understand the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right? He takes off the scramble. He's like, no, no, no. You're not getting this 1st down. Nice job coming up, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
And the Aztecs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the inside give. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. He's in open space downfield.
The return is tackled down at the 31, and the Oregon offense will take over.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just...
Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible production and just sustained production consistently, week in and week out in the lineup. You know, you're going to throw him the football. You know exactly what you're going to get. What a...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. Fights off a defender. He'll toss it. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Aztecs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. The kick is on its way. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Maybe a double pass. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Williams looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Williams will pass. He'll take another shot here. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's caught. Lots of running room. Smashes ahead. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. And they'll just try to kick it out of bounds to make sure that thing doesn't get run back. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Gives it on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Williams looking for a man. Sends it downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's not afraid to go deep. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Aztecs will send out the punt unit. 3-and-out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Can they catch him? He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds a crease at the 20. Found the seam on the left. He's inside the 40. The 20. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting game, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Williams will pass. He's got it down the left side. Off and running. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the returner goes down. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That's caught. It's Acho. Bounced off his feet.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays, they're hard to stop.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Williams looking for a man. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Aztecs! Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And despite this point being relatively meaningless, I suppose it could carry value for some. So the extra point is good, but it is of little consequence as this game is over. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week